Southwest Florida, whether you like it or not, is a roleplay game. And something all a roleplay game should have is none other than law enforcement teams. The thing is though, while Southwest Florida does have it, it is lacking important features. To have the ability to trap police cars and kill, not arrest suspects. But that's about it. And ladies and gentlemen, an update to this is finally coming in the revamp. Now let's be real, the vehicles that we have currently are not terrible, but like compare the overall quality of this vehicle and compare that to this one. Yeah, the new one is way better. Not just the livery, it's just the way the vehicle looks as a whole, from the wheels to the car material. It's just better. There's literally nothing negative I could say about this. Then we have the highway patrol, and here are the the Chargers, Dodges that look absolutely amazing. And then this is it in game currently. Like from the car material, like I said just now, the wheels, like the current ones don't look bad, they're mediocre, I guess that's the word to say. They're doing a really good job with these vehicles. And I don't think you guys realize how long we've been waiting on the highway patrol. I think it has been 4 years now. Here we are in one of the most pretty much dead things of all time, the original Southwest Florida Trello. And if you scroll all the way down in the vehicle section, you will see the Dodge Charger FHP, which is also known as Florida Highway Patrol. It was first added here on the 14th of January 2021, which is now 4 years ago. That is insane. And ladies and gentlemen, it is finally making its debut in the revamp. Unfortunately though, it's not going to be available during the launch, but I'm sure it's going to be like in another future update when the game gets back to like its normal schedule, I guess. But nonetheless, these new police vehicles look amazing, from the livery, the material, just the detail and all. It just looks way better. Now at the moment, as a police officer, pretty much your only job at the moment is to respond to crimes, And the thing I really don't like about this is the fact that it's literally only PvP. Like the way to go about it, if there's a robbery going on, you don't like handcuff the suspects, you actually just kill them. It's very cliche, very generic. I feel like if we're talking about roleplay, I think it'd be much more detailed than that. This job is missing one of the most important things ever, and that is none other than handcuffs. Actually being able to detain people, arrest people, and legitimately putting them in jail. And ladies and gentlemen, this update is finally coming. It's not really confirmed though, but I was speaking to a dev recently, and this is what they said. So they were talking about this, which I'm gonna talk about later. It's really cool. And then it mentioned something that was pretty missing with the police feature of the team: handcuffs. And Z-Poise, also known as Bad Dev, he mentioned that he's gonna try to get them in the game this time. And also another thing planned: tasers actually being more effective. At the moment, tasers are one of the most ineffective, I wouldn't even consider it a weapon, it's just a tool, honestly. It's really ineffective. I think at the moment it just makes you sit down and that's it. I don't think you take any damage. What everyone has to resort to is just the guns, the firearms. And this is another thing that needs to be updated, but that can be talked about another day. But one of the most important things ever is handcuffs, and they're finally getting an update. Well, they're finally being added into the game. But another cool thing though, do you guys remember that update where like you can actually call people now in Roblox? Apparently, strategic development might actually extend that for the police team in the game. I mean, you can actually speak through the walkie-talkies, like for real. You could just imitate this by going to VC, but this could be really cool. Like saying it in chat is, I guess, cool. It is usable, You can also just say team and kind of make it so you're actually talking in a walkie-talkie, but in chat. But being able to actually talk into a walkie-talkie, like a makeup one, that can be really cool, honestly. Now, someone was talking about like new features on the phones, but this developer mentioned that the new Roblox audio API lets you call people now, and they want to extend that for the police radios. Just imagine how cool that would be, man. Like the roleplay possibilities with that, man, that's gonna be awesome. But something I've personally been wanting, along with many others, that's to do with the entire law enforcement team, is the ELS, the emergency light system. I love the fact that we can change like the tone of the siren sounds, but the way they look though, it's really not good. Look at this. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not it, man. It's really not it. It can be way better. Like imagine an actual light in here. But with all that being said, an update to this is coming as well. And it was actually confirmed by one of the people that were working on the vehicles for the police team, and they were asking what ELS was. They just didn't know what like the letters meant. But yeah, the emergency light system, and apparently they're gonna be over the top realistic. I repeat, over the top realistic. What could this mean? I think this could mean actual lights, not just red and blue dots. That is going to be crazy, bro. Not just better or realistic, over the top realistic. Okay, I think I'm exaggerating now, but you get the point. There's not much more that was said about the police team, but we gotta keep in mind that this game's literally gonna be more like roleplay based. That opens like a lot of doors for the law enforcement team. Are you guys excited for this update?